What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ra Ali.
And this is Louis the Don, Mr. Que Lo Que.
It's your girl, Cash, your sexologist bestie.
Have no fear, Mr. Organic is here, and this is...
On the contrary.
In your mouth.
Make sure you find us wherever you listen to podcasts. We're talking about Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever. Watch us exclusively at itsonsitetv.com, and you can check us out on YouTube as well. Check the description for all of the links. And if you like what you're watching, then go ahead and hit that button, subscribe, like, turn the notifications on, and comment. We want to see what you got to say.
For sure.
What we got, Rob? What we got?
So today we're going to be talking about polygamy. Some call it the ultimate freedom in love, while others say it's just a socially acceptable way to cheat. Is having multiple partners a sign of emotional maturity, or is it just a way to avoid commitment? But first, you may notice we have an extra chair in the studio today.
Who we got?
You may know him from his sunglass company. You may know him from your group chats, or you may know him from being on a podcast you used to watch. But now he's giving game here on the Contrary. Give it up for our new co-host, Rico Big Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Rico, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Rico Hundo. You already know the vibes. I've been everywhere and back, but now I'm here, which is the most important thing, right?
Let me see those sunglasses.
Right.
You want some?
Let me see them. Let me see how they look on me.
You want these ones?
Yo, let me see.
Oh,
Here
okay,
you go.
yeah,
Let me
try them
see how these
on.
look.
These are called the Cardi Hundos.
Oh, Cardi Hundos.
All right,
Let me
tough.
see.
Still got the translucent shades so you can see the eyes. Yeah, you got to have that.
With a blue tint.
With the blue tint?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see you.
Yeah.
They look really good. I ain't gonna
Come on now.
You can shop these at itsonsitetv. I'm joking.
Oh, shit, they stole your whole
The link is in the bio, too. We collabing.
Need
Tell
that.
them the website where they can shop these amazing sunglasses, please, because honestly, these are dope. I'm not even
Thank you.
kidding.
They are.
And they're nice in weight. And I like the tint and the trim and the details. These are not weak at all.
No, they're not. Well, thank you, first and
You're
foremost.
welcome.
You can shop these at hundobrand.com just to give you a little bit of insight on these specific pair. So they actually have a 18 karat gold finish over titanium, which is the top quality you can get on sunglasses when you're doing metal. And then, so they have the little screws that you would see on your Cartier bracelets right over here on the sides.
Nice.
So, call them
yeah,
Cardi
tough.
Hundos.
Attention
Hard.
to detail.
I
We
like
love
it.
that.
I like
that.
it.
And if you like, somebody who wants some diamonds, they're already preset for your diamond placement right over here along the rim.
Nice.
Hard.
Thank you.
Good,
Thank
good.
you.
I like those.
I'm just trying to be like y'all when I grow up. That's all.
Okay.
Get to the bag. We got to get the money.
You know your shit, and we love a man who knows his business.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being here. We're excited to have you joining the cast.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure to have you, brother. Welcome to the cast. Quick fire question of the week, y'all. Would you ever be in a polygamous relationship? Now, do you want me to go through all the questions, or we just gonna answer them one by one? What we doing?
Let's go for that off the rip. Would you ever be in a polygamous relationship? Me? It all depends on how I could orchestrate it. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to have, women that's going to stay around for the rest of my life, the same ones. If I could interchange the group every couple weeks or something like that, I think I could work with that. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds
Have me a
like-
nice, David Koresh goddamn compound, and I have them come in and out. You know what I mean?
That sounds a little more polyamorous. Not
That what that is?
Not polygamous.
Damn it.
Polygamy is marriage, so you can't
Oh,
just
shit.
rotate them
Okay.
in a month.
I got the wrong.
It's an
I got the wrong poly. I got the wrong poly.
3 weeks. Give me
It's
the
an old every
Halfway
3
right.
weeks. Let's
Yeah.
renew our vows. Like no.
Oh, you can't do that?
Polyamory, you can have multiple lovers.
Okay.
And they can change.
And get them in and out, but polygamous, you're married
But
together forever.
yeah.
And you build the
By
money,
power
though.
vested in.
I like the part when they build the money, though, when everybody put the money together, we
Yes.
all eat. I like that component of it.
Yeah.
I just want new women every time, though. So that's my opinion on it. You know what I mean? What you
We're
think,
so
right?
surprised.
We're-
Mr.
yeah.
Organic.
Or
I know this isn't a very traditional response, and hopefully my mom really can't hear most of the time, because her hearing aids and stuff, so hopefully she won't hear this. But I'm not opposed to it. The reason is because I feel that being with just one person when it comes to a man for the rest of their lives is just such a struggle for them. Even when you have a really, really great person on your side, it's almost like a punishment. And that's why I don't put like a lot of limitations on people. Like I like for them to be able to look where they want to look and kind of not feel like they're in jail or prison, you know? So if my husband, or if I wasn't with my husband and my partner was having a conversation with me, like a serious conversation about, you know, being open to that, I would actually entertain the conversation, be willing. I would have some boundaries, of course, because I don't want to deal with a woman. My own best friend get on my last nerve sometimes. So I know that, you know, another female just constantly in my space, just, you know, we need our space. You know, we need our space, and we need some type of boundaries, because it shouldn't be a punishment for me.
That's common though. Sometimes they have separate homes. And I mean, for me, I practice ethical non-monogamy, which is a form of one of these type of
What?
relationship
Say it again.
structures.
Say that again.
Non-monogamy.
Ethical non-monogamy.
That sound like mathematics.
So,
Ethical.
in simplest terms, ethical non-monogamy means
Ethical, let's all try to say it.
Ethical non-monogamy.
that
We get it?
Pythagorean theorem.
That's what I thought. Yeah, my brain.
it's basically consensual. So, in a sense that we have things that we talk about, we negotiate, that we want to do. I don't know about polygamy because I don't want my partner to have another wife. See, because when you start getting into titles like wife, you talk about entitlement. That means fortunes and, you know, when inheritances and things like that. And I feel like when you have those legal parameters, that I'm not okay with.
Yeah.
But I'm not uncomfortable with inviting another person
A
into,
threesome.
yeah, a bedroom.
We with that.
little slurp,
Yeah.
little,
All right.
you know.
Got
but
to have
yeah,
it.
but you can't. I work hard for my ends, and you can't have them. So
Yeah,
that's the
money.
only thing about polygamy that I would say. But honestly, people need to stop just thinking about the sex part.
Yeah.
Because
That's all everybody thinks
I
about.
think
Right.
I
Yeah.
think that's what women think about. I mean, to be honest, I don't think y'all not gonna like this.
Yeah, keep it real, Enrique.
I don't think one woman is ever good enough for a high valued man.
they love that term, high value man.
Yeah. the highest value.
Whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's always gonna want more, and it's not to diminish her value, but it's just the fact that he knows he has the ability to manage more than just one, which then it feels like a punishment or a prison, right? Like if I was wealthy and I was like, yo, you can only buy one car for the rest of your life. You can never get a new car. You can only stick with this one car in 2025 or 2025 car, even when you're in 2050.
Right.
You're gonna be like, nah, bro,
I ain't
I
with
done put
that.
mad miles on this myself.
Right. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that.
Roll that
you know?
motherfucker.
Yeah, they talk about our
Well, no,
That's so
I'm just-
crazy.
I'm just
but
thinking
about it,
it's
though.
what it is. But that shit is crazy.
It
so
is.
so like that is so up. I just want you to know.
But it's not though if
but-
you just pick a guy that ain't got everything.
But so cool. There are some high value women.
Yes.
Are your feelings the same as it pertains to the woman?
I believe this is very simple, right? Well, first of all, I don't think life is fair, so relationships aren't always fair either. But if you can pay to play, then it's a different ball game. So if you are the same level as him and you know you can manage, multiple partners and not get not caught, but
What?
Caught
but
up.
fog-minded. You start showing like I can love 4 women at once, perfectly fine, and they will never even know it.
For sure. I agree with you,
Yes.
brother.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I can do
that-
5.
What's wrong with
No,
that?
I
No,
can
it's
do
not that
5.
there's anything wrong with
my
it.
God.
It's that a lot
Yeah.
of people say that until they realize we're not just talking about love. Polygamy is love, finances. Okay, let's get
Yeah.
into that. You have to be able
Okay.
to financially provide for 4 women the same way you loving on 4 women. But Lewis, I know you had something to say before I go in.
I just want to know
Oh,
why
wait.
is this conversation always one-sided? Like, why is it polygamy when we think of like, do women have multiple husbands?
Yeah, it's
I
called
just said, is it all
polyandry.
right? Is it okay
Yeah,
for
no,
the
no,
woman?
that's what you asked.
There's
Is it all
actually a
right
thing.
for the woman to have, if she can pay to play, if she's a woman of that caliber and she has the bag as well, is it the same rules for her
It's not.
to have
No,
It's
no,
not.
actually
men?
there is because
not.
it's called polyandry.
Yeah, that's
so,
weird, though.
So polygamy,
weird. No, it's
polygamy
weird.
is the entire act of the marriage period, right? But polygamy is a man with multiple wives. Polyandry is a woman with multiple husbands.
What's the one with
So,
the man with
Polyandry?
Polyandry
Okay.
is what it
is
is.
men with multiple wives?
No, polyandry is women with multiple husbands. Polygamy is men with multiple wives. Polygamy represents the whole
The whole
entity,
shebang.
the whole shebang.
Polygamy.
Yeah. So polygamy represents the relationship structure, right? But when you get into the specifics of man versus woman, polygamy is a man with multiple wives. Polyandry is a woman with multiple husbands. And you see this in India, you see it in Tibet. There's a lot of countries that practice polyandry where the woman is having multiple husbands.
Really?
Well,
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep they funky over there.
Absolutely.
That's why it stink over there. Listen up.
Wait a
Guys,
minute.
It's so bad.
listen up. Hey, that's what I said. Listen up, man. Like, you think that guys is jumping in, because you know if it's your wife, you jumping in, all nothing in there and all that, dude gonna jump. Once again, that's a jacuzzi come pool.
Do you know why they do it though? Do you know why they do it?
Niggas ain't finna be signing up
They
for that.
say they do it because
Unless they poor bums and slaves. Then they with it, but ain't no nigga got some stature finna sign up for that.
But you only equate it to sex with
provide
getting
for that.
sleep. Because look at it like this. The reason why they do it is because if a woman has all of the children, that means that when it comes to inheritance, who gets the land, who gets the whatever, they're all from one lineage. But if a man has multiple wives, then each of those wives is looking for something.
Yeah.
So
true.
those coaches believe that if you actually let the woman have multiple husbands, you tend to keep the family things
In
in
the
I
family.
definitely
I get
can
it.
say
Yeah.
that as a man, if you have multiple women and you want to have multiple women, you allow your woman to at least have just one other man,
Hell
you'd be a
no.
happier man.
But no, we would not.
No.
Like my thing is, I can't speak for everybody.
Talk to him.
Okay.
I have never had just one girl ever in my entire life.
Right.
So when it comes to experience of dealing with multiple women, I can do that. But if a girl, unless she had multiple men her entire life, like to be able to juggle somebody's emotion is a skill. You can't just jump into this and think that you can deal with this girl emotion,
I
that
think
girl.
if you
Or,
give her a chance to see how well she can do, she can get a little practice on your.
no practice on me.
So,
You gotta
but-
come prepared.
but-
For sure.
In
Come
general,
professional.
you have to get it going at some point. So if you guys feel like that's something that you should be able to do, then I think you should be open-minded to the woman being able to see at least one other guy.
Yeah, not with me. But
Yeah, it ain't
I'm
gonna work.
definitely
Wow.
open-minded to it. Like,
But it's crazy
others.
because it's crazy because it still comes down to emotional intelligence. You just
stand
said
y'all.
it. Yeah.
I really-
you know how this shit goes. You know how
can't
South understand this shit
stand
goes.
This is why Robbie like
let me
niggas
ask
ain't.
you a question, right?
And they ain't saying nothing.
Right.
Who here thinks that numbers don't lie?
Numbers don't lie. I agree
Alright.
to a degree.
Okay, so
Because
look,
there are times where numbers don't, where it's quality over quantity. So
let's go with numbers for a second. Numbers
Okay.
don't lie. Let's
Break
just,
it. Come on, man.
let's
Get
just,
it.
let's
Talk
just,
to me.
let's
These
just,
numbers here.
Cash, let's just walk with this.
this
right?
is my look.
I love it, right? So now let's say if I'm a guy and I have 5 wives and I have a good inheritance for all 5 wives, and I want to keep the legacy going. Now, let's say I get them all pregnant, right? How many kids can I have in 1 year?
Well, we know that you guys can have multiple children in 1 year. We're not going to get into that. Let me tell you why. Because
Damn, you just-
Just cut off the whole
straightforward.
thing.
You
We get
said
the-
cash, so cash giving it back.
Yo, Cash, I love it.
I love you, but I want you to know that that's all bull. Because can you manage the emotions of 5 pregnant women is the real question. And how much trauma is that woman going to pass on to the children due to the neglect of you not being able to care for her emotions and feelings? Because it's easy to put a baby in a woman. But you know that the trauma that woman passes by not being cared for probably by you because you think just throwing her a couple dollars is all it is. You can't rub all their backs. You can't be there when they all throwing up. You can't do all of it. You can't be there if they all went in labor at one time. So you got to think about the commitment outside of sex and just you having a bag. Is all I'm saying.
We call that a preach.
So wait, hold on. I could preach back, baby.
Oh, here it comes.
Preach to me, baby. I want to hear you. I want to hear you.
Most women, and I have 2 kids, right? 1 on the way, about to be 3.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
Thank
That
you.
boy ain't playing
Baby,
out here.
is it all 3 different women?
Never.
How
not
many?
One woman.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's cold. Come on, Rico.
I play ball.
Come on, Chef.
You
Yeah.
friends too, Rico.
Fuck with that.
hold on, you said you've never been with one woman.
Yeah, but you know, there's a story with that.
Yeah, but
You got pregnant
Next
almost at home
episode.
talking this
That's a
Next
whole
episode.
that's another
Ass when this episode come
So-
out.
Where are you coming from?
So, Cash, the thing is this, right? And this is something that I've experienced. It was never I don't want to call it a burden, but just for lack of better terms, the burden of dealing with the emotions of a pregnant woman was never all on my shoulders. She had her mother there. She had her sisters there. She had her aunt. She had my mother there. So if women are pregnant together, they're going to naturally aid each other and support each. Women naturally support each other through anything. So if they were all in one community, this is one whole agreement, everybody's aligned, they're gonna definitely help support each other as well as I do my best to
So
to balance.
basically, you're gonna put the baby in them and leave the responsibility of each of them to care for each other.
Not leave.
Is what you're saying.
It's not leave. It's share.
And then you got money for caretakers. We got nannies. We got butlers. If we got enough, you gotta think about it though. If I got enough money for five women, I gotta have money for.
It doesn't. You know, I was pregnant with my sister and we love each other too, but we still talk shit about him if he wasn't there when he needed to be. Because at the end of the day, your commitment, 50% of your DNA is up in them. And you're gonna leave
Cass,
some of your DNA in me after I push this baby out.
Cass,
So
look.
Come on.
Let me just ask you this question.
yes.
If you were still, hypothetically, still talking shit about him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he only had you, it didn't matter if I had 1 or 5.
Still
I'm getting
gonna talk
shit
about
talked.
him.
Yes,
That's
getting
not
talked
true
about me
because
regardless.
it depends on what type of responsibility you're showing for the circumstance. The reality of it is pregnancy is unpredictable, right? It could come with different risks. And yes, there can be a village sort of thing. I got a great village at home, but at the end of the day, none of them put my legs back at 180 degrees and
hold
bust
on.
a nut up in me.
One thing
Come
we're
on,
missing-
Lewis. What you gotta say, Lewis?
One thing we're missing, right?
Uh-huh.
Polygamy is an agreement.
There we go.
It is.
So the accountability, if she wants to be talking shit after she agreed to do this, that's on her.
It's supposed to be an agreement.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. But here's
On-
what I can tell you. A lot of times,
Okay.
everybody's not having a say so. And that's where polygamy gets a little tricky. When it's a patriarchal sort of environment where that woman's voice is naturally suppressed anyway, right? Because culturally, this is what we do. We let him have multiple wives.
Yeah.
Then not a lot of those women have a lot of choices in it. If they want to, if you go outside of our country, because polygamy is not a thing in
Right,
the U.S.
right.
You go outside of our country, baby, I promise you that if they actually felt like they had to say so, a lot of them would not be saying that. I know women who are married to Nigerian men who have cultures that allow them to take other wives, and they accept it, but they're not happy with it.
I get
But that's
that
just
they're
in
not
life.
happy with
Yeah.
it, but at the end of we have you here, we have Ra here, 2 entrepreneurs, 2 independent women. You guys are making the choice to be that. What if I told you you couldn't be that? Would you fucking
That's not how it is over there, though, Lou, because culturally they're raised and groomed from young to know that this is the standard
At a
and
certain
this is
point,
what
you have to take accountability for
you
yourself and say,
can't.
if
Not in
that's
these
not
countries.
correct.
There's a
I
lot of
don't like it.
Nigerians in America.
Listen,
so they
but
definitely
in
find their
America,
way.
Sure.
polygamy is not a legal structure. In these other places, it is. So you can't take more than one wife legally in the United States, but you can in these countries where they groom these men to take multiple wives, and these women are groomed to accept it. They have no choice.
But Cass, can we agree that polygamy has been around longer than monogamy?
I would say that I would say that both depends on where you grew up in the world, but I would say to a degree.
Majority-
And again, like I said, I'm ethically non-monogamous, so I consent to
love
certain,
this. Yeah, I
right?
like that.
I consent to certain behaviors outside of the bedroom.
Yeah.
But I know I'm an emotional bitch. I'm a crises. That's what he calls me, Pisces.
Crises.
I'm a
Crises.
crises.
Watch out now.
So if you can't handle 5 of me, then nigga, you deserve a Nobel Peace Prize.
But also like Lewis said though, if you have these conversations before you get into this, we already got a plan, we got structure.
it.
If I'm a millionaire, like high level millionaire, that's when I'm gonna do it, right? I got 5 women. I'm a structured person already about my business, about my life, about everything. So when I bring these women in, they're gonna get some understanding before we get to that step. So they're not gonna get all discombobulated during the mission. We signed up for this. We got propaganda laid. This is how we move it. On top of that, I'm gonna have caregivers. I got nannies. I got butlers. I got all this situated. You got your own house over there.
I love
all
all
that's
of
not
that.
gonna go awry.
I love
You know
all
what I'm
of
saying?
that.
Because we're gonna be structured around here. That's how it's gonna work.
the same way women don't catch feelings when we say, oh, we just
Hey, then you got to go. And if it get out of
you
hand,
go into
You
a
lied.
you get out. I get somebody new
I
in
don't
here.
believe in no
Don't
relationship
mess up the
that's
conglomerate.
anything. Permanent relationship don't exist. Only permanent agendas. If we on the same page, our relationship stays persistent. If the minute that my page is different from yours, that relationship is coming to an end. So they might go into it agreeing one thing, but people can't always handle what the sign up for. So I do
I
think
agree.
I'm not disagreeing with you though. I want y'all to know I'm not against polygamy. I'm just
Right.
pointing out.
Well,
The
just
other
I
side.
think it's important for and I can only speak for a man, for women to understand that when a man has more than one woman, she's providing different things. So we're never gonna have a woman provide the same thing as the next, because then they're gonna clash.
Neither is two guys with different sizes.
Well, no. We're not talking about. We're not talking about
Yeah, we're
sex.
talking about that.
Let's just say I got this one girl right here, and she's a super dope caregiver, nurturer. I got another girl right here. She's big into business, and she helps build me financially or build us financially. So now I got 2 different women who are serving different purposes. So they won't clash, and I'm gonna love them differently, but the same amount.
So
That's
let me
how
tell you about
polygamy
what
works.
we can receive from different men. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So what if I got
That just gave me the
what if I
chills.
got
Yeah, that was good, brother. I fuck with that.
What if I got the big, amazing, strong male that's sexually satisfying every possible need and then some? Then he might be kind of, busy. He might have to like run around and work. Then I got one that listens to me and talks and we laugh and we watch movies together. He listens to me complain about how my big is never around. Right?
Right. So give it to him right.
And then what if I got one that really ain't like the rest of y'all? He has multiple women. I'm just one of his bitch. He drops off a bag every couple of weeks and says, baby, we're going to get together soon, but here, go shopping.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you don't know what you want.
Wait, y'all don't know what it's y'all. Y'all don't know what y'all.
Right.
We just call this on the hypocrisy. Is what we need to call it.
Whenever in doubt, whenever you're in doubt, everybody look at the camera. Whenever you're in doubt, always remember, men ain't shit. Okay?
Yeah.
Whenever when you eating your bowl of Apple Jacks
Right.
and your man texts you and says, hey, beautiful, remember he ain't shit.
Yeah.
When you're taking a shower and he says, babe, do you need a towel? Say, yes. I know you ain't shit. Just remember what has
But once again,
men ain't
and it's always on the gauge of the human you're going after. Like, there's a lot of normal, cool guys. Like regular dudes, good construction workers, good goddamn.
and they lying and cheating.
Yeah,
too.
but that's your better chance, though. You know what I'm saying? When you
Go
tryna
with your
come-
odds.
Yeah, when you trying to come with the.
I don't know about that because
You know
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna
saying?
lie. Blue collar men, you got to think about how many strippers that dressed up as
That's what
construction
I'm saying, though.
workers.
Get
all
a
that.
regular one. Don't
They're
get the
still
cool
desirable.
one. Don't get the one that's diesel and all that still
I
got
don't know
swag
about
in the
that.
construction
I
worker.
think nigga look good
Get the
next to
regular
me.
one.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Don't even get the nigga that just, he's a cool nigga, just ain't got no
Regular
bread. He's drilling shit.
He
Get
like
you
this.
a regular, nobody wants him, but he's a good man. That what y'all want?
I got me
or what
one of
you want?
those. I got me a good man.
Yeah, that was, see what I'm saying? You can get you a good man. Just
Rocco
don't
say
go
he
for
ain't.
the.
I think he this.
But you
Yeah,
think,
see what I'm
man,
saying?
you
Enough.
thinking. I mean, look, I just want to go back. Anybody eating Apple Jacks can't call
Anyway,
me.
she already fucked
First of all,
up.
I ain't Apple Jacks. What is
Yeah.
wrong with Apple Jacks?
Blood pressure all fucked up.
First of all, we're gonna
use
say take these
everything
niggas'
you say
mics away
against you.
because we can't eat cereal now.
Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks is crazy.
Applejack.
We got you.
We drinking the milk too? I know you
yeah.
is. I know you drinking that milk.
And I'm
really
drinking
like
it with
Apple Jacks?
lactate, nigga, because we over a certain age.
Okay, you gotta be careful.
There's always exceptions.
we got here?
A big bowl too, with ice cubes in it. I know you.
Get out of my window.
I know you.
Get out of my
I
window.
know you. I know your
fucking
kind.
window.
I know your
I know your
kind.
kind.
Oh shit.
No, no, it's just I ain't gonna lie, I'm a boring right now because I definitely just been eating frosted mini wheats.
Come on, you gotta step it up.
What the fuck?
That's
I
what
definitely have ice cubes in my milk.
Come on now, I know these things. That's what I do.
I'm like, ooh.
I was like, am I not predictable? When
I
it
like
with
my
food,
milk to be
yes.
really
Apple
cold.
Jacks and ice
When it
cubes.
comes to food, yes.
Oh, she don't play about that food.
All right, let's jump into the next question, Lewis.
It's the
Lewis.
topic of the week, y'all. The topic of the week. There's a few discussing questions, y'all. So, Rico, I'm going to let you start it off with your discussion questions based on what we already discussed, obviously. So, talk to him.
All right, so panel,
Okay.
based on what we already discussed,
Yeah.
why do some people choose polygamy? Is it about love or sex or control?
Or community,
Yeah.
or finances,
I would say
Yeah.
culture, like
And-
you said. Like,
culture.
I learned a lot today about this. I have
Yeah.
a coworker who's African, and we were talking about how African women that are Americanized kind of stray away from being
cultural
that
norm.
way. But she's traditional in every shape, way, and form. She said the only reason she has a job is because her husband allows her to have a job. She doesn't need the work because once he takes her hand in marriage, you're saying that I'm gonna. What she said, I'm gonna provide, I'm gonna support, and I'm gonna take care of. So she showed me their whole marriage thing on YouTube. It was really, really nice. But polygamy, she's not gonna do. But nevertheless, it's a culture thing. You
Yeah.
either with it or you not.
Yeah.
Does he ever go back home?
He lives in Africa.
Oh, so he's already doing it.
He's
whether
already there. She
knows
goes
it or
out
not.
there once. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be talking about you, boo. You my fave, but whatever. She goes out there once a year to be with him, but they speak every day.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
already
does he
doing
pay?
it.
That he pays all the bills?
Everything.
He's already doing it.
sounds
gets
like
paid
an
very well.
Sounds like a wonderful marriage to me.
So once again,
they forgot a category.
duties.
Yes,
I think they forgot a category there.
Shout out to homegirl.
Yeah.
We love you. Sending you love, positive energy. I know what's going on.
It sounds
That's
like
what's up,
she
sis.
minds her business.
She mind her business and
And,
good job, sis. And she's definitely getting piped and good
She
for you.
tearing that thing up.
Good for
she
you.
good. But I think another category that should be there. I feel
Hands up.
to be real and not to be just, you know what I'm saying something. I think also like one of the top things people do to get the polygamy and all that, I think it's really just really a scam. A nigga just get his girls together, running up the money and get to fuck all the women and have a great time. I think it really just scamming the situation. I think majority of the time, they be doing like them cult leaders and all that. They really just running a scam to have all the women get all the money and control. That's part of it. But I think it's really just a propaganda scam, I think, for real. You know what I mean? That's what I would do it for. I ain't
A bunch
gonna
of
lie.
workers.
It's not you know.
I'm on all the money, want all the girls. I want to just get my you know what I mean? It's all about me.
It's just legalized.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
really
I'm saying?
smart though. It's really, come on, man. You know them niggas really scamming, putting that together like that. I it though. I want to do one shit. I'm trying to put it
We
together.
come from a world where they used to bring countries together.
Let's get some
I'd be
understanding.
like, you him and
Right.
we do a treaty.
Give me a
Consummate
daughter.
the marriage.
Yeah, you give me your
Send niggas
daughter.
watching y'all make sure it's legit. So I ain't.
Facts.
It could be a scam.
It's a business.
But that's what marriage was and is.
Right.
You know, if
It's
you
a
look at the
business.
history of marriage, it's only been 200 years since the government got involved and actually made you have to sign a legal agreement. Before, it was just under oath with God.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like religion and state supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, separate. Now it's together, and you playing with my family, my money, and all this entwined with the government. That's kind of crazy to me. Like I said, if I ever got married, we're gonna go in the middle of the woods, cut some blood, mix it together, and drink it or something, and we married. I ain't doing all that. Ain't getting none of my
Unite.
Yeah, we're gonna unite. You know what I mean? Put the DNAs together, put in the goddamn vials, and slurp it. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't signing up for nothing.
You doing the blood oath?
You hear me? Man, we're gonna do the blood oath. Yeah, we can figure that out.
I think gonna be over there at the altar.
We married.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
That's funny as hell.
Then I can leave you. Get out. You get
That's
out.
funny as hell. That's
Yeah. I lied. You know what I'm saying? It's all-
Oops,
It was a
got me.
prank.
Yeah, again. Bye-bye.
Easy divorce.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Man, I'm with that.
Sometimes they do it though to make their village. They say though, like
Yeah.
like you was talking about earlier, where they, all 15 of the kids running around in the same yard,
Yeah.
and everybody gets a,
That would
think
make me
that's-
happy.
if
though.
I like that, I love
super
it.
cool. I think that's super cool if you're in a mega estate.
Yeah, you do it the right way. If you do it the right
If you're
way,
in a mega estate,
it could be
we have
legendary.
a chef's kitchen. We have permanent landscapers. We have the security, like the police, like they have in Nigeria, with the niggas with the big
big
AR
guns, yeah.
across their
AKs.
chest, standing around the whole
Yeah.
The complex.
compound. We have entertainment, fire dances during dinner.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think dinner's it's like Shantae.
Yeah.
Hurry up. They about to put the spring rolls out.
It could be done right. I think it could be done right though,
and
if
then
they
you-
do it right. But it's just so rare that it goes right. You know
If
what
it
I'm
goes
saying?
like that, but niggas want to do that in a 2-bedroom
But if it ain't a,
apartment.
compound,
With a big ass rock baller in there too. Come on, man.
But yeah, so we gotta also understand just the words and that we use, like family.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know what family means. Like if you actually trace back the etymology of family, it means everybody who serves one household. That's why estates were a thing, because you had the grandfather, the father, and the grandson all in one house, right? All in one estate with their families, and however many kids it was, boys, girls, whatever. And even nieces and nephews, they were all in this one estate. That's what a family actually is. We got to this point where we thought family just means because we were related through blood, that
Right.
means that we're family. No, we're relatives. It's entirely different.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about polygamy and all this, yeah, it makes sense if we do it the right way, which the right way is to be a actual family, serve the same household. You don't leave this household. Even if you are the granddaughter or the grandson and you marry in, you come into the house. You don't
Right.
leave the house. So we just got so far off of what was the actual real thing. That's why we can't even understand and fathom things like polygamy.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
if
think
it's
fine
done the
as
right
long
way,
as
it'd
it
be
goes
legendary.
both-
Like,
if
for
it
sure.
goes both ways. I feel like if the man can have 3 women, I believe it's totally reasonable for the woman to have at least one side.
But she can't reproduce the kids.
She
though.
does though.
She just let's work each arrangement out based off of the
Circumstances.
circumstances.
This here the family. Like, if I got
So
5 women,
listen,
I
I
can,
won't have his baby.
Right.
But this is someone here who's here to fulfill some of the empty spaces that I have.
like a little surrogated lady or
But how
something.
you know you're not having his baby? 1 out of 10 women
no,
don't even know
worry
who the
about
father
that part. I'll
is.
do my part, you
Oh,
do
see what I'm
yours.
saying? There's too many problems. There's too many problems
Yes,
with that.
You got
I said
another.
I'm not. I pinky swore.
I lied. Oh, you want to run the game? Oh, she want to run the game. No, you don't show this shit.
I'm with you. Okay.
And that power is where's that though? I feel
Teach
you.
one, teach
But
one.
you know what's so crazy about some of the female relationships with multiple men? They be having it where they marry all the brothers
Keep
and
it in
stuff
the
like that
family.
too.
You
So
like, that's why your brother got a bigger than you anyway, nigga.
Damn.
could you imagine that?
Can you imagine? You know them ghetto girls is gonna say that.
Oh, for sure.
You know.
But she ain't gonna.
Well, I don't got a
Yeah.
brother or a ghetto girl, so I'm good.
But you know what's so
I
crazy?
ain't with that.
Because over here, if you
good.
smash a brother, then something is, you know
But
what I'm
over
saying?
there,
Over
it's
there, it's
fine.
like, yeah, you should marry all the brothers so that's all the same bloodline.
Oh my God,
They
where
some
is this?
freaks.
I'm
No,
telling
a
you, in
freaky over
places
there,
like
ain't they?
Tibet, Nepal,
Where?
I'm telling you, Kenya
There's some
has
Nepal
And they
Napoleon
fine
pussies.
with them all being with the same woman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some freaks. I like
Yeah,
them.
and I forget the name of this culture in Africa. I'm about to find out, but
Oh, it's in Africa.
it's other countries too. But there's one specifically where like the man, it's like customary when you have a guest for them to like offer their wife up to another man.
That's some
as a
old, like,
part of
Viking
hospitality.
do that.
They still do
Yeah.
that.
Reality.
Yeah, like she hospitality, but
I saw this. So this is a little bit of a tangent, but not really.
like a beverage.
Right.
Would you like something to drink? Would you like
Fresh
some
shot of
ice?
Still
pussy.
don't love.
some
I
ass.
still don't love. I want to pick my own niggas. Like your brother's dusty as hell. Like nah, you wildin'. It's still too much control over the woman. I said
You just want to pick your.
let me
wanna pick
pick
my
my
own.
nigga. Like, hey babe, this is Mike. You know what I'm trying to say? He work at the bank. He gave me the line of credit that I needed. He's gonna be living
He's
here.
gonna be living here.
Right.
You guys play
How you doing,
nice.
Mike?
Fact.
You can take the room in the back.
Yeah, Mike sent the tequila, not cognac, so you don't have to worry
I went
about
on,
fucking
I
with your
went
mouth.
and warmed it up already,
Get out
Mike.
of here, brother.
You know what I'm
Mike
saying?
with the awkward.
All right, gave it a quick
How you doing?
15 minutes.
Mike-
She's
Mike's
almost there.
wife
Yeah.
is gonna be cooking a little miso glazed chili and sea bass for dinner.
That sounds great.
Yeah, exactly.
Rob really got this mapped out. If
So-
it
Now
was to
that,
happen,
if it's like multiple couples, I could get with that a little bit. You
That's
know
an
what I'm
open
saying?
relationship.
we seen that.
Yeah, that's some whole other.
Yeah.
That's some swinging.
Yeah, I ain't with all that.
That sounds.
I like the
I'm
idea of
cool.
somebody else's wife having to cook one night. I like that. I like. You want to?
And you like, Melissa, this sea bass is amazing.
You gotta give. You have to share the recipe.
Yeah, this is, no, I don't want to know how you cooked it. Just keep making it.
Yo, Mike, you want to watch the game,
It
Mike?
ain't my turn to cook.
Mike, you watching the fight?
I'm the entrepreneur
Yeah,
wife.
Hell no.
You are the
Right.
chef.
You know
Right.
the dresses you got? I bought those. You keep fucking
You keep
cooking,
looking
all
good,
right?
and I'm gonna keep you looking fine, and you keep whining and dining me.
That's how it's supposed to
It's
be.
us, not you. It's us.
Yeah.
Whining and dining us.
Outside. We left him on the outside. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Yeah,
Can you
that
cook
sounds like swingers, really.
Yeah, that's more swinged up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
swingers.
Swinged
and
up.
Party swingers.
It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
one big kettle, and I think it's more of that. I don't think we need to admit there's more of that than monogamy in today's age.
Swingers, then
I think just non-traditional relationship structures. Period.
Probably
Like,
one-sided. The guy that's doing it, the girl don't know she involved.
Exactly. Whether it is voluntary or not,
involuntary. Yeah, yeah, that's a
it's
fact.
some types of form of these things going on.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that for sure.
I mean, look. To
Like he like, nah, she pregnant right now. Don't say that, Cash.
I charge it to the game. I listen.
Got to.
I don't think anything.
What would you do? Well, we have another question. We don't want to get off topic too much.
Yeah.
But what would you do if you found out that your lady was cheating on you, or that she had cheated on you?
That she had cheated on?
Yeah,
me?
that she had cheated on you.
What,
Yeah.
like the baby in her type already?
No, not with the baby
Oh, okay,
in
damn.
her.
Well, the
I
other
mean,
one's
not,
is here, so we gotta get tests.
Yeah.
So let's just say you found out she cheated on you. What would you do?
It's rough right now, you know.
What would you do, Rico?
If she cheated on me, my girl's from Los Angeles, right? So she'll be back there.
What?
She'll be back over there.
It's
you
What if
found
he was
out?
like an 8 or 9 figure nigga? Like
Wait, you saying if you found out she was cheating, she would
you
be back
sending her
in
back
Los
to the
Angeles?
West Coast?
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be in Jersey. She'll be there.
How you going to deport her back to her state? Like
I'm confused.
That answers that.
Are you saying that she's
a
from
little
Los
icy.
Angeles and that she would be going back to Los Angeles if you found out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
jig is
what
up.
if she refuses
gig
to
is-
leave?
Well,
The
you can't. This is not an option. Listen, democracy is in my household. You know, we run a tight ship.
Come on, we want a dictatorship?
Yeah, we run a tight ship.
Fellow dictator in the building.
You know, so I mean, listen, everything is consent and signed off on. So
You have contracts? You do contracts?
no, we do NDAs, but I mean, like in terms of like, hey, this is how we're running this. You know,
So you're allowed to have other women.
you know, my girl kind of bamboozled me. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's hear it.
I love her, but she
break
definitely
it down.
bamboozled. Because before I got with her, you know, I told her, I said, listen, if I'm having 2 wives, this is a non-negotiable. I won't go ahead and indulge in more, but I'll just have 1 extra. So if you're not with that, don't be with me. Don't love me. Don't do nothing. Don't call me every day. So she was with it at first, and then
Are you blowing the bag? I'm just asking. I just want to know what the incentives are.
I mean, look, I am the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Are you blowing the bag? Not
I
that you
wasn't
just
blowing.
got it.
I wasn't blowing the bag. No.
You know, it don't matter
Because
when
if
you
your
got it
bag
being
is your
spending
bag,
it.
right.
No, you don't got.
That's her favorite
You don't
line.
gotta
Don't worry about it. That's her
You
favorite
don't.
line. She get mad at that.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta spend it
You
if
can
you got
idolize
it.
your favorite celebrity.
You
You can't
do.
spend their check. You know what I'm saying?
See, I got equity in a couple things.
Do
You know what I'm
you
saying?
blow the bag? Does she get whatever
no,
she wants?
No, she don't.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. She would never get whatever she wants. That's how they get spoiled and get entitled. I can't do that. You got to earn everything.
Let's
you know
go,
what I'm saying?
champ. I'm
I
fucking with
earned
it.
everything. She earned everything. For me to even be with her, I had to earn everything else,
Yeah.
right? To sit next to her, I had to earn all of this,
Come
right?
on, man.
But now that she's sitting next to me, okay, you want to continue, you have to earn. It's like levels.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Unlock a different level.
I just want to give a shout out to Lewis
Yeah.
in this moment because I know Lewis is looking just like us at the he's saying. You had the same look on your face I did.
Lewis, no, I've been saying
Lewis
this.
love his wife.
Yeah,
Don't
he
even.
love his wife.
Listen,
Love is not enough for me. It might be
Facts.
enough for Lewis. I'm not sure, but for me, it's not. You gotta do a little bit more than
you gotta
love.
Come on,
respect the
champ. I need
individuality
everything.
we got here. We got a lot of
lot of
personalities
variety.
here, and it's different, somewhat the same.
Yeah.
But my adjustment wouldn't be that, and what Organic would say wouldn't be that. I'm just my own person, but we kind of somewhat think alike. I can hear him and I respect it, but would I do that? No, I just wouldn't do that. It's just not me. That's
I
just,
can't respect the whole. I can't give her everything because she's gonna get spoiled and entitled.
You got to earn that,
Because
though.
is she
I
not
feel
giving
him.
you everything? For God's sake,
But you know what
No,
it really is?
she's not. I
Wait.
had got everything for God's sake. I had to earn everything just for her to really acknowledge me. If you think about it, if I didn't get my hair done, I know how crazy I look. If I didn't get a shape up, if I didn't have some nice, good Creed or Baccarat on, she might have not liked the way I smelled. If I didn't come dressed to impress, you know, then she might not have liked the way I look. So all of these different things that I had to learn to become a valuable man. You know what I'm saying? Even money, I'm not an inheritance trust fund baby. I came out the mud. You understand? Like big buildings,
Yep.
right? So because I had to literally get everything that I had and earn everything that I got, and even, you know, understand what it is to be valuable, that was a whole 28-year process.
Hell
You feel me?
yeah.
'Cause that's when I met her.
Ain't that some crazy?
That's
Niggas
real.
make the most
I-
simplest sound mad deep.
But it's
If
true,
I didn't
though.
go to the barber and get a haircut, she
Yeah.
might have like my sideburns.
Right.
If I didn't get a manicure, she might have thought my fingernails were too long. Nigga,
That's basic
please.
But
You should be doing that
girl
when the
come
shit
out-
Make that
exists.
sound
we gotta
mad deep.
Let me ask you a
Y'all
question.
Gotta do
are
that.
Ask you a
so-
question. Do you speak her the way you just did your monologue? Like, can you give her version of that same monologue? Like, can you, like,
If she didn't
she's
this,
sitting at
would you
home
not
right now
like-
with
yeah.
the baby in her, like, and 2 of them already here. What's your the same way you just gave that?
My girl different though, so shout out to her. You know, the way we met, she took me on a date. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, champ.
But in order for her to take me on a date, I had to pre-qualify. It's
Yes,
like
sir.
good credit. You know what I'm saying? Have you?
Let me ask you a question before you even continue.
I f-
Let me ask you a question. I don't know nothing. I'm talking about we really getting to know each other. Like in our this is real time.
conversation.
right now.
Is your woman Hispanic?
No, she's Native American, indigenous to this land. Both of her parents.
Same thing.
That black.
Not black.
Well, yeah, technically. You're right. You're right. It is technically the same, but it's a little bit different because some of the Hispanics are blended with the Europeans. You know what I'm saying? But
From Spain and shit. Portugal.
But we knew what she wasn't. Which is an African American woman.
no, that's what she is.
No.
Yeah.
Let me see a picture.
Oh, my
I'm gonna
phone's
tell y'all
over there.
right now, she black or not. Let me see.
So you think a black woman ain't going for that? That what you trying to say?
Hell no.
What do you mean? Wait,
stop it.
hold on. Time out.
They're the ones
Black-
that go the hardest for it.
What kind of?
Not for this nonsense. You're not gonna. The only way
Why
a
you
black,
doing all of that? You ain't gonna be talking
the
about
only
me
way a
like
black
this.
woman is gonna tolerate this is if you're blowing the bag on her.
No,
She's not gonna
no
do
way,
this.
no way.
There's no way.
Black women is the most that's gonna bow down to a
Thank
real
you.
nigga that
No.
goddamn got the real understanding. Is you?
No.
The women that did the most for me was black women.
Yes, because they thought that they were getting
No,
you.
they got
Yes.
me. That's
They
true.
did.
That's true.
They got me.
They got me. I got me. Okay, okay.
They got what
They
they
got
signed
me.
up for.
I did trick him with the "you got me" move.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, it
they
worked.
thought it was like I'm showing him my worth and I'm gonna get this man. He's
Damn,
gonna
that was
be
a good
with
one,
me.
Rob. I'm gonna give you that one. I
Yeah.
did trick him with that because they wasn't getting me. They
man said
thought
that's
it
true.
was. That's
It's
true.
not that I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna be with two women, and we'll see about how much stuff I give you along the way. You gotta earn it. Like,
Yeah.
Rico,
I trick with
let's
that.
see
But
her
that-
picture. Look how long. First of all, look
I
how
trick
long
with
it's
that one,
taking
I
for him to
ain't
find.
No,
the photo.
no. What I'm doing actually is I'm about to pull up a family picture.
No, I need to see her.
You're gonna see all of us.
Shout out to all the black
You're
ladies.
gonna
out
see
there. I love
all
black
of
women.
us. Hold on.
They good to me.
See how long he got to scroll though to find it.
I gotta go.
Mad
It should be a
pictures of
whole
himself.
album, yeah.
Mad pictures of
Nah,
himself.
it's not.
Mad pictures of himself.
You know, I make content. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it
I
organic.
got to.
Look.
Yeah, from the seed.
Tell the
All right,
truth.
you know what? Hold on.
Yeah, they showed
You know
me.
what? It's, what's it called? Apple does this thing where they
Show
scan
you
the
the photo.
faces and they show you the people.
Oh yeah, they got the new.
Yeah.
They be updating them phones all the
All
time.
right, look, this is all of us. All right, here you go.
Got the whole family tree.
Everybody beautiful.
Okay, she is a black woman.
She
Everybody
black,
beautiful.
See?
And I had a great Spanish woman, but I didn't want to have a white
Y'all
baby.
look like such
on,
a
man.
beautiful family.
Thank you.
They are.
Honestly.
I appreciate it.
So what's the reason you
I'm
haven't
really
gotten that
surprised.
other woman
Girl,
that you
call
said
me.
that you?
No,
Girl,
don't
call
her.
me.
No.
I'll hook you up with somebody. I'm just
No,
joking.
oh.
I'm just joking. It's
Call-
a joke. It's a joke because Louis
It'd be the
said-
last call you make, Charlie.
Yeah, right.
I play
playing too much.
I play.
Straight up.
Listen, I don't want this woman's safety or anything
Right,
in
we
danger. I don't
joke, I
want her
even
sent
know
back
her.
to her state.
We live-
No,
we
but
joke.
really, because you said, you know.
Yo, Jill, my girl really a thug though.
No,
she not
but you
soft,
said that
Straight
you
up.
feel bamboozled though, and you never really got to the.
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah,
was
yeah.
the okie
well,
doke?
all right, so look, long story
Oh
short,
yeah, okie doke.
I did what I wasn't supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I stepped out, and that wasn't in our agreement. And because I did that, she said, well, now you got to give up something, right? So in order for me to keep the family, one of the sacrifices that I had to make was the second wife. Now, I don't.
Because you had a second box. Or...
Damn, man, you got the kids and all that too, so you really got to tighten that up, yeah.
And I grew up without a father, right?
Right,
And my
right.
sister grew up. Me and my sister, we have the same parents. She didn't have her father either, and I seen what it did.
Yeah.
My daughter and I are like this. You understand? Like this. Like she don't know how to talk, but she still say, "I appreciated you, big bro," and she daps me up. You know what I'm saying? But so it's not like she lives in New Jersey too. So if we split up, we can kind of co-parent. She lives in Los Angeles, her family, everything is over there. So she would have to go across the country, and I'm not gonna do that to nobody just because I wanted to play around.
Damn.
So when I say bamboozled was because, like, how do you expect me not to step out? And I told you what I was trying to do from the beginning.
Can I get
Because
that back?
that's
Can I
the,
get
that's
that
the
back?
non-ethical part. So
I guess
if
you're right.
she knows and she's agreed and you let her know, listen, I'm going to start, entertaining to see if I can identify that second wife, then she knows.
What's
But
that called again? I mean,
It's ethical.
I got to use
non-monogamy.
that shit immediately.
Yeah.
But mine was non-ethical. That means
Non-ethical means that you're going behind their back. There's deception. There's lies. You
ethical
wasn't
when you-
upfront. You wasn't transparent.
okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Ethical.
So
maybe I'm not ethical.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you weren't.
Yeah.
And
I
that
need to
moment-
practice that ethical because that f me up a lot too. Because sometimes
we
I be
have-
with I be with the ethical initially, but someone be bad and got going on, then I want to be non-ethical and lie to them and you know what I'm saying? Then they like me too much, and then I still want to other and like DM hoes, and I get caught, and I'm like, I don't really give a but I should have been ethical from the beginning. I got to be ethical from the rip.
From the rip.
Because
Walk the
some ain't lie, some be too bad. I'm
If I
like, I
told
got
you,
to
you
lie to
can't-
this one because I got to get this. I can't tell the truth.
yo, so look, back in the day, look,
I can't tell the truth.
organic. Back in the day, right? Oh, when I was young, I worked at the Apple store, right? And they had this thing called one-to-one training. Where you would just train somebody one-to-one about the new technology. There was this old dude named Wayne. He was like 75. He was telling me, he showed me his girls. They was better than mine. And I'm like, damn, Wayne, like you got him. And then he's like, yeah, I just had to break up with her. And I said, why? He's like, because she didn't understand that she needed to be lied to.
Facts.
And I said, what do you mean by that? He's like, the first thing I ask a girl is, how do you want me to treat you? And she said, like the only one in the world, she automatically lied to herself.
That's a lie.
But he's still working at Apple at 75.
No, he was getting trained.
He was getting trained. He a player.
He's getting trained. Okay.
Like the new technology.
I got you.
Like updating the phone and shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So a lot of women don't know that they're required to be lied to because they want to buy into a fantasy.
Facts. So I'm trying to blend that too.
I'm
This
fine
is
with
the
that,
thing.
actually, yeah.
You
I
can
tell my
lie
man
to
know
me.
when to lie.
Do you guys understand what my whole point is?
Yeah. Break it
My
down.
whole point is not all these things that you guys are gonna do regardless. It's like, okay, but you have to understand.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too movement.
Me
huh?
too. And it don't got to be done the same exact way.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't, because we are two different species. But you have to know that I'm gonna rock you to sleep, nigga.
Yeah, but that's you,
That-
Rod.
You have
Right,
to.
Rod's one
Rod
in a
different.
gazillion.
These other girls ain't
but
going
it's
for all that
very
shit.
rare.
Yeah, right.
So he's like, we can still dog the rest
yeah,
of the
we
I'm
ain't
dead.
count
So
you
when
in
you
the
meet
game.
Rod, guess what?
Run,
Go
nigga.
this way over here.
Run, nigga.
It's gonna be
You
another
over there with us. You
gazillion.
on the same team.
Run,
side.
nigga.
I got a question though, Rico. Would you want your daughter to date you?
Oh, they all try to throw that
Wow,
question.
Can we
Hit
get
him,
a round
Rico.
of applause for that
That's just
question?
an honest. I mean,
Clap, Lewis. Look,
Good question.
clap, Lewis.
yeah. Would you? I mean,
I'll be honest with you. Any man that doesn't want their or wouldn't want their daughter to date them ain't true to themselves. See, I'm true to me. My girl knew what it was from the beginning. I've been getting girls
Except
my
that
entire
time.
But would you be okay with a man proposing that to your daughter? as
Yes,
an
if
adult?
that leave it to my daughter to decide if she want to honest. See, I'm gonna do my best not to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So I tell you from the gate what you getting, where I'm at with my life, where I'm at emotionally, where I'm at mentally, financially. So if you decide to sign up, and if it's a roller coaster, you jumped on this ride.
Yep.
You ain't
what about
know
the non-ethical part? Like, would you want her to get that too?
I feel like the non-ethical part was
She
a
gonna get
symptom
regardless.
of me trying to.
No, but she's gonna get that regardless because of how you men are.
I mean, look.
So she'll
I
be
tell
all right.
my
She'll
daughter
be all
needs to
right, though.
understand that
Everybody
how we
goes
are.
through it.
Majority of women are getting cheated on.
Fact.
Okay, so for her to sit here and think it's not happening to her is going to be
And what
a
you
fool.
should teach her
Especially at high level,
is
dude.
what you should teach her, Rico, is how to be the type of woman
Get the money out.
that's gonna rip these niggas to shreds.
Nah, I don't want that.
Emotionally.
I
We
don't
don't
want
want
that.
that.
Nah, I
I
don't
mean,
want
shreds,
that.
Lil Rico.
I think to a
I
degree.
want-
Rip them to shreds,
I
Lil
want-
Rico. Lil Rico. Wait,
Just
a
be-
man eater. A man eater.
Nah.
Stood up for that one. Sit your goddamn down.
Right.
What's
you
the
better,
little Rico? Little Rico, shout
Violet-
out to Little Rico.
Violet start eating men, I'm gonna have a problem with her.
Right.
Like, just like my thing is just stay patient. Everything will come to you that works for you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I ain't saying she ain't gonna have her fun or whatever, but like, stay patient, stay diligent on who you are, and then allow everything to fall into place.
Yeah,
you know
eat them
what I'm
niggas
saying?
alive.
Yeah.
Rico. Little
because
Rico.
the one thing
Little
I do
hundo.
agree, like I do agree that every
probably
man
will, though.
will
I
do
ain't
it at
gonna lie,
some
she a
point.
demon,
Every
man.
man's
That's
gonna
tough.
do it at some point.
It's tough out
But
here.
I don't think that every man stays that way the whole life. But I
Yeah.
do think that at some point, every guy has if you ain't always that way, you was at least that way.
Or
at
you
some
wanted it and
point.
you just didn't have the options. Because
Yeah.
90% of these
That's
dudes
true.
is just puny, worthless little, you know what I'm saying, ants. You know what I'm saying? It's just true. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers are not
Puny,
worthy of nothing.
worthless.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
mentioned that before. Like,
Right.
if you don't have the options
Option.
or
Yeah.
flexibility,
You're gonna
to
go with
be
your
that
options.
one, you kind of be mad. Like,
And that's also with women as well. They don't even know their power. I won't even say that they don't have it, because I believe all women possess the power to be a man eater. And being a man eater doesn't have to be a negative thing.
Right.
You could be the sweetest, most delicate flower. And if you stop complying with the demands of these men, you hold so much power. Think about it, as an entire community, if we all like band together and we say, these red pill drip niggas or whatever
Red pills.
What do y'all call them?
It's a red pill.
Red pills, right?
We just went there.
Right. She just had to go there. She just let her there. She gonna go there, brother. She can't wait. She
went to the moon.
Yeah, she gonna go there. She can't wait. Yeah, she
Trying to
can't.
bring her back down.
Yeah, she going there.
Oh God.
These red pill
If we
niggas.
say like you're not tolerating it and you don't fold and you think about what is it that I need? This is the woman yourself. What is it that I need to obtain from this man? It might not be anything material at all.
Right.
You know, it might not be that. It might be something else. But you make sure that you get what you need and you do it in a respectful and a polite, and because that's the thing about men, they don't like to be like talked down to and
control.
You gotta know how to.
you know, you
put
have to
honey
know
on the
how to.
tongue.
You have to know how to handle them. If we stick together and stop complying and stop tolerating men telling you, "I want 2 women."
And it's the problem because it just ain't that many men that could do that. So all these women's going after the same guys. It
It's
ain't
a
many
lot
of
of
us.
men telling women
10%.
and
Yeah.
lying too.
Yeah, but-
And lying too. You'd be like, you know what? Oh my God, Rico, it's so funny that you say that. Like, why you got him though?
Right.
You can't do it in the first conversation. Wait till he's open. And you'd be like, it's so crazy. I wanted to tell you this also. Like, if you could just, be open to it, I really want to have 2 men.
Yeah. She could
I
try
won't
that
allow
out, see
him
what
to
that
step
do
on
for
your
her.
toe
She'd
and
be in
let him
shambles.
cry himself to sleep.
But I wouldn't provide. See, that I would her, but I ain't gonna provide for her.
Once
We just
you
gonna be
in-
fucking then, baby.
Once
Shit.
you're in love, you'll
No,
be
no, no.
surprised
Be out of it quick
how
than a
you
mother.
can't walk away.
Because there's
But
a lot of guys. I have really close friends of mine who are in an open marriage 20 years, and the wife, he hasn't right now. He doesn't have other partners, but she got like 3 other boyfriends. Right?
Damn, why so many?
That pussy
She
smell
got
like
3 other
goddamn
boyfriends.
barracuda.
And it's not necessarily
Barracuda, boo.
No,
Like what?
But you know, but that's where you get
Bacalao.
into it because, like you was talking about earlier, how different people fulfill different needs. Not everybody has to be you to, be whatever. But the bottom line of what I'm saying is, he views it like
You
it
was
saves
so
him
Childish.
or labor.
Barracuda booty.
Big barracuda.
I'm not. I don't.
My bad, Cat. Go
Big
ahead.
barracuda.
Shit, that pot be.
Friend, I don't.
Why
If you watch
does
this
a woman
episode,
Oh, that's
gotta
your
smell
friend?
bad because she got?
Cause you
It
got
just-
mad different.
Come on,
nut
man.
inside you,
Yeah.
and like
You can't do
why
that.
y'all
It's
assume
different.
all these guys are not her?
'Cause
She
they
has
are.
one husband.
If she that freaky, she want that raw dick getting
It don't
come in. She want the
necessarily
full.
mean that.
Out,
Right.
He could out and
it's
come
still
in between her
residue.
ass.
He could be
He
using
could
the
out
Yeah,
and
you
come on
know
her
that.
stomach.
She
You're
want
not
that.
gonna come.
You could come on her face.
And use the towel, use the man's shirt, use his jeans and wipe it
use the
off.
white beater.
That's what she'll do. She use her nigga whole car goes to wipe it off. Like,
Use the white
Like
beater.
this.
Rico gotta watch that episode,
yeah,
bro.
shit, bro.
Rico, you
Yeah,
gotta go back and watch the episode about the tank top
Yeah,
versus
she grab a nigga whole
versus the hot
cashmere
cloth.
sweater and wipe the nut off.
Here, you start using socks.
Yeah,
Like, what's wrong
anything.
with you? Like,
Use the jeans.
Right.
They use what's
yeah,
available that doesn't have
Motherfucker,
dye in it.
Averex is wipe it off.
whole leather. I'll be damn a girl call me a boyfriend and try to use protected sex with me. That don't even make
but
sense.
you gotta
Kid
know
me.
that the way
Yeah,
they have their agreements. If people agree, they agree. But the husband, he views it like
shit.
they take work off of his plate.
Because he can't
He crazy.
satisfy her.
Yeah, he
Now,
on some
I don't.
deal.
It doesn't
That's
necessarily
I have
mean
a
that.
question.
It
I have
doesn't
a
mean
question
that.
for all 3 of you guys. What if you have a super high power female? I'm talking about like on another level,
Come
right?
on, Oprah type.
In terms of a bag.
Okay,
right?
yeah, let's talk to me.
And she's beautiful. Like she looks like one of the most attractive women you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
And she's sweet, and she satisfies you sexually. And she says, "Listen, I'm totally open to you having other women, and I also want to be able to have 2 other men, but we'll get tested together as a family."
And how much money I'm
The
getting?
men?
All the money I want and shit?
You getting other
But
women.
so she's Oprah status.
No.
Yeah,
We talking about
millionaire?
big money.
I'm just asking.
Oh, you
If we
saying
get,
that
am I
she-
getting whatever I want though?
Hold on.
Let's get some money. Am I speeding up? Let me hold on. I'm getting excited.
It sounds like that. It sounds like this is the determining factor for
I'm
him.
ready to go down. Sign me up. Shit. Am I?
It depends.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it sounded good. Okay, go ahead.
We go get tested together so that you know that these other men that I'm seeing, these are the same 2 guys that I'm dealing with, that we're getting tested together as a family. Like y'all, we are doing this like every 90 days. Because yes, all 3 of y'all are hitting me raw, and all of y'all, this is what
It's crazy, I know.
Look,
Wow.
it's crazy, right?
My nose sweating.
But we're gonna get
gamble.
tested so that
Yeah.
you know that everything is okay. However, everybody is on a what's it called when everybody share the money? What's that called? Like a thing, like
A will, a trust,
like a thing, yeah.
Like
so
every
like
month,
trap-
or we just in the
like
bag with her?
allowance type of thing.
Allowance, okay,
Okay,
yeah, we get a
okay.
stipend
No,
every
no,
month.
Right. So
What's the allowance? Give me a number.
Yeah, give me a
I'ma say,
number now.
I'm gonna give you something low,
I'm on-
like
Then no.
you get $50K a month.
No, low is not gonna work. Go higher.
Low is not gonna work. $150 a month.
That's only a mil. Come on.
Yeah,
You
how
said
much she
Oprah.
got?
She
All right,
got bees.
$200,000 a month. That's it, because it's multiple of y'all.
200,000.
That's
got a point.
2.4, baby. That's 2.4. That's 2.4.
You can buy me, man.
All right. So with that being said,
And I'm risking every time.
Yeah,
listen
damn
every
right.
time. So listen, with that being said, now that I got y'all, right?
You
now
got me, you got me.
Y'all, you got me.
I'm
You got
walking
me?
out because I know where you're going.
No,
I want to
no.
be a part of this.
Don't say no niggas coming in. Don't.
Look, now that I got you, right? Y'all with me? We've agreed to this. We're gonna get tested. You're not gonna be acting crazy. You're not gonna get jealous. You're not gonna call me names and say my butt smells like barracuda.
Barracuda, okay.
Right.
Because you know everybody's clean. With that being said, what's the difference between y'all and a woman doing it? Y'all could be bought as well.
Oh, I could be bought.
Yeah,
I ain't
there's a
tripping.
price.
I'm for sale.
Oh, you never said it wasn't a price.
Yeah, I'm for sale, baby. For sure.
So you don't have anything
Just
to say
like all
about
dogs
a
in a pound.
You don't have anything to say about a woman saying, "Okay, I'll tolerate."
Go ahead.
it."
I don't go ahead.
No,
do it.
no. Just say that
They
you
don't
for
get the money
sale.
from me though.
So why is it that the women
the
that
thing.
deal with you guys that have to put up with that can't receive financial
Yeah,
gain?
'cause I'm
if
the
y'all
one.
would require it yourself.
Because they're not for sale.
Yeah.
I'm for sale. She not.
Yeah, I'm for sale.
Well, most of these
We got
no.
different bargains right
You
now.
can buy me right now. I got a good deal going.
They
Shit.
low key in those places where polygamy is practiced. They are technically. It's called a bride price. Look it
Yeah,
up.
I know they come with some camels and
A
shit.
Yeah.
bride price?
Handful of
Yeah,
dirt.
bride price, and it's based on a lot of different factors, like how much wealth you have determines the price and the stature of the woman and what family she comes from, and and you got to pay that price to her and the family.
I'm
We
for
call
sale,
that
man.
good stock.
Yeah, that's good stock. I'm for sale. I've been for sale. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Woman, I've been paying for me.
Nobody want to work hard.
Yeah, I'm with that. But I'm not paying for no woman. That's the difference. That's the
Well,
You
with
just
that
gotta
all
accept
being
it.
said,
Yes.
if the bottom line is that it all boils down to what we already know, which is the dollars.
Yeah. For me, hell
Okay,
yeah.
and anybody is willing to do anything, just depending
Fuck
on what the
yeah,
price
shit,
is.
I'm with it.
Now we don't have a question of the week, but you guys can feel free to send us your questions. We have absolutely no issues with minding our business and keeping you anonymous. All submissions should be sent in via social media channels or to our email address. And again, we will not share who you are. We'll just discuss the topic. All right. So anyway, with that being said, I'll give everybody an opportunity to say their closing pieces, but my statement is to remember, ladies, take care of yourself. Look out for yourself and your little ones, because men are not
Damn it. My feedback is Rico had mentioned something about the dynamic of what it once was, polygamy, and how it's not that. So considering that, like, it's no longer really a choice. It's just a matter of understanding what it was and in reality, how you take it. So that's just my thing. If you're either gonna do it or you're not. That's all I got. Simple.
Yeah, I think we should all strive for polygamy or polygyny, right?
I think polygamy was the right word. You
No.
said.
Well, my words. Polygyny, right? But also, I do understand that a lot of men can't balance multiple women. So let them ones be monogamous. But stop going into the dating world thinking everybody's already gonna sign up to be monogamous. You have to be open-minded that man or maybe woman might not be monogamous. And I think once we start to understand that from the initial standpoint, then we can start to date with actual real intentions.
Yeah. I think that it could be done right. It's a small percentage, like almost a lottery level, that someone's gonna have it come in there with good intentions, really build the family, really distribute the money the right way and grow their estate and grow their family in long terms. I think it's very rare, but if it's done right, it could be legendary. So most of the time it will be just, a scam and a guy that's really taking power and getting the money, getting the women. So I say it's a small chance it's real. Most of the time it's bullshit. If it's done the right way, legendary. It's done the way it's been going, it's total bullshit. So that's just my theory on polygamy, and that's how I feel about it.
I think that we have to accept that we are in a day and age where nothing is typical anymore. Whether you know what's happening or not, 9 times out of 10, people do have, a desire to do something else. If you are the person who's like, I'm open to a threesome, cool. Maybe everybody can't do polygamy because not everybody has the bankroll.
Yeah.
Nobody has the emotional intelligence, and half of y'all don't tell the truth. So it ain't gonna be ethical.
Yeah. Facts.
But if you can do those things, then polygamy away. Polygamy away.
Yeah, it's tough.
With that being said, Thanks for joining us on this episode of
On the Contrary.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for our next episode.
All of that.